Somebody asked me a couple of days ago, and it's funny. It's based on a movie title. What's your favorite saying? I said, "Pay it forward," and hopefully, I'm doing that here with you today. Three things, Craig. One is embrace change, right? Having lived through a civil war that changed every single day, having to, live through many things in my career, in my life, having lived in different countries. Like, life is constantly evolving, and you have to be adaptable to be able to navigate the ups and downs. So that's one.
And I think that's, again, something that's really important for us as leaders. Are we creating a culture where people want to give that discretionary effort to pursue an idea, to pursue making it happen for a team member, to go the extra mile for a customer? Again, it just comes back to culture, but discretionary effort. And I think as leaders, we got to be really intentional then of what we communicate and in the processes and the follow-up that we do, Craig.
All the firsts I've done in polar regions in my life are all the last, because all these routes are no longer possible because they just simply don't exist. On the Arctic Ocean, I did unsupported to the pole in '86 and then traversed it in '95. '86 that we were still in the cold season, a cold cycle. '95 when we crossed it, it was just remarkably changed just in 9 years. We did manage to cross it, but shortly after that, it's no longer possible even to get from land to the pole anymore by on foot. So I've seen all that, and all the ice shelves I've been on, the Larsen A, B, and C, which have disintegrated. We traveled 1 month on these ice shelves, and they don't exist anymore.
I'm a little bit afraid that OpenAI, with all of their initiatives of general intelligence, will turn people into commodities. Providing data is what we do first, and then later on we are replaced by the machine doing what we do, and then we lose authority and we lose participation. And of course, the worst part is, because of all the tech, we lose trust. So we stop trusting each other, we stop trusting media, and then the whole world is like a crime zone.
Engagement is an output of belonging. Okay, so if we think about belonging, if you're in work, whether you're physically in work or virtually in work, if you feel that you can be yourself, that you're valued for that, and that you're contributing to the success of the organization, and you're valued for that, and you feel part of the whole, that's essentially what belonging is. And the output of that is more productivity, you stay longer, and higher levels of engagement.
We spend a lot of time helping people articulate their unique purpose in life. Not the purpose as inside of a business, but the unique qualities and talents that they bring. It's not like it gets made up, it gets revealed, right? You're not making something up. You're not trying to make somebody something they're not. You're actually discovering authentically what is their unique way they bring value, and be unabashed by that. It gives us access to courage. It gives us access to clarity. And it gives us access to compassion.
And then the decision maker is going to have to make a decision. Individuals make decisions, not teams. We don't let the team think, oh, by the way, you're voting on the decision. You're voting to expose what your thinking is, and that's going to be factored in by the decision maker. Because if you say, oh, I got to make everybody happy, you're never going to make a decision. You're never going to make everybody happy.
I think that's the key. To date, there is no platform or program that gives you real-time data on how your humans are doing at any given point in time. And we saw the impact through the Great Resignation. $1 trillion was lost, but there's no hard, this is the problem, this is the problem. We're talking about human behavior.
The reality is, when that person's done speaking, can you articulate what they said, not by repeating words, but actually capturing intent? If you can't, that means you are not actively listening. You are thinking about your point, and then your point counterpoint, and what we're not doing is being productive, and we're not being collaborative, and we're definitely not a team.
Why don't you try to keep up with all the latest things and create a library of what this thing is so we can talk about it? Give some real life examples that you see out in the other industries or other companies that are doing it. And then the ones that we might find interesting, how about we do some experimentation?